Okay, this is this is gonna be BeamNG on the Thinkcentre, and to prove that it's not just I just hooked up my desktop. Here's the specs: Intel Core 2 Quad with the NVIDIA Quadro K620. If you're wondering what happened to the 5450, it's right here, but it just died. I don't know why. Just freaking died for some reason. As you can see, it's running CachyOS. My desktop runs CachyOS. CachyOS is really good. I installed CachyOS on my buddy's laptop because he wanted Linux, and it's really good, really fast. It's Arch based, so you can say you use Arch, by the way. And on to BeamNG.Drive. So something about this is that it has an insanely slow Xbox 360 hard drive in it. Like, legit, the hard drive out of my Xbox One. But it's a spinning hard drive. And I didn't really notice any slowdown on the Xbox One. But like, I want to play some Xbox One games. Like, only way I can play Minecraft Bedrock is if I make a Windows installation. But that's kind of annoying because I need another hard drive for that, because I don't want to dual boot Windows and Linux on the same SSD. And so if you look down, this light right here, it should be like constantly flashing. And I think that light just goes off whether any read or write activity is just being done at it at all. Like, period. And as you can see, here comes the game window. BeamNG 0.37.6. D3D11, yeah, right. And there's Mango HUD. It should go full screen in a second because I said it go full screen. And also said it go 87 FPS because this is 87 hertz monitor or CRT, but it doesn't get that, as you will see. The only time it gets up to there is that if it's like paused. And I don't mean like in the menu pause, I mean like the whole game pause with like J or something. And also, yeah, for some reason only in the menus it gets up to 60. I think that's a cap. I'm using Xbox controller, and I have no mods on this. Like, I don't have any mods, and I'm gonna go Grid Small Pure first, and then I'll go Grid Map V2. But I think all of the USB ports on this is USB 1X. So like it could be 1.0, 1.1. But I'm not really sure, and I don't really care enough to check. But because of this controller is like insanely slow at like sending inputs to the computer. And also you get awesome lag spikes, like a 10-second lag spike according to Mango HUD, which is absolutely insane. And it actually loads surprisingly fast. Like, I actually remember that on my first laptop, which I used to play BeamNG.Drive, it was a Lenovo G5045, and that was awful. It had a 1 terabyte hard drive. It's actually on my wall because it recently died. And so that thing sucked booty. Like, it had a spinning 1 terabyte hard drive. That was good, but it was spinning with Windows 10, and that was not the best. Took forever to boot. But something else is that it had 4 gigabytes of RAM. 4. This thing has 8, and that's the max it can get. But that's crazy that a computer from like 2017, which is G5045 released, came with less RAM than you can put in this. But it can get up to 16 on the laptop. This has a max of 8, and I have the maximum in it. I haven't tried putting like 10 gigs of RAM or something, but it doesn't really need that much. And this is so good that I might actually give it to one of my friends that doesn't have a computer. But as you can see, 70 FPS, which is actually really good for grid map, for grid small pure. And so, as you can see, it drops down to the 60s later on. The 60. I forgot that so there is a little bit of delay. So like there is a tiny bit of delay, but not that much. Something I was doing earlier was the new button things for the new version of the game really tripping me up. Please fix that, BeamNG.Dev team. So I was messing around with the SRB4, and I was just driving. I turn, do the handbrake, which is now B and not RB, which is sad. And, well, I gotta turn off. There. ECS. Oh, yeah. This is something weird. If you go fast. What? Why is this? Yeah, like. That's insane. That I was doing. I think I was in the manual version. Yeah, the freaking camera is bugging out. Like I touch it and touch the right hand stick or wait, right? Left, yeah, right stick, and it just like moves 10 seconds later. All-wheel drive TTS2 all-wheel drive manual is a better one and not than the DCT one. Anyways, I'll go on a real map like Grid Map V2. I did go to Dirty Arenas. It was awful. Like 20 frames per second, and like I just could not control the Gavel D series there. And the loading time is a little longer, but shouldn't be that long. Like it probably should have a lot of the textures cast, because the only like texture there is the grid, which is usually pretty small and you can just scale it up. I need the grid texture and then the like concrete texture. Oh, true. I thought that there were trees in this map. I guess not. And here we are. A little lower, 55, 50 frames per second. But, whoa. I'm using a ring light, so this is awful, but can't see it here, but like once you get moving, it's, yeah. Once you have more than one input at once, sorry, my nose is getting clogged up, I don't know why. Like, the camera just does not want to work. Yeah, you see, like I'm stopped right now. Like I'm not doing anything. Why is it turning? So yeah, it's kind of playable, but not really because of USB. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.